Hi, I'm Rob,
And I'm Jeff.
and we're going to answer your questions on this week's Q&A.
It's Q&A, it's Q&A, it's Q&A.
What is your favorite band?
Okay, Jeff will go first.
Mine's a toss-up. I've got two favorite bands. First and foremost, probably Green Day, because the first album that I can ever remember listening to when I was growing up was Dookie. And growing up in a household that my dad listened to classic rock and then my mom listened to country, I tend to lean towards the Eagles as well as one of my favorite bands because of the fact that they are definitely rock, but they're definitely, when they started out, their roots are in country, so it kind of blended in my house well. So
Yeah, mine's kind of the same way. It's I have a toss-up between two favorite bands in my generation. I guess the spread of my generation would be like Metallica and 3 Days Grace, which is kind of the harder side of the alternative new metal thing. But growing up, my father was really heavy into the Beatles, and that influence actually, was transferred onto me. And I feel like a lot of the music I love and like exploring vocal harmonies and different sounds and stuff like that came from the same thing that the Beatles did, where they started out as a certain style and then they progressively opened up with their music, and they're a really big influence on me and my music. So 3 favorites: the Beatles, Metallica, and 3DG. Our second question is, what guitars do you use?
I primarily use Ibanez RG series currently because they're inexpensive, great action on the neck, 24 frets. It's got everything I need, and I can giggle, and it's friggin' awesome.
My favorite guitar to use is a white ESP LTD EC500. It's got active pickups and 24 frets, and it sounds awesome. A lot of people like to use it for metal, but I feel like it has a bigger diversity than that. It's like a Les Paul style, but with the the really sharp edges that ESP always does for like a harder look. So it's kind of like a perfect blend of styles.
Currently, this is the primary guitar that I've been using, Ibanez RG series. Like I said, 24 frets. The pickups are designed by EMG, and great action on the neck. Fantastic guitar.
It is a really solid guitar. It has a different feel than, say, the Ibanez that Jeff uses, because of the frets are a little smaller. I do have little hands compared. I'm a big guy with little hands. It's weird. And it's got EMG pickups, and it has a really diverse sound to it. You can do anything from jazz to metal, depending on how you set up your guitar. So, EC500, ESP LTD, and Jeff with his Ibanez. The last question a lot of people have asked us is the foundation for our name, How to Be a Hero. I'll let Jeff take it.
I think that's something that we don't really talk about too much on stage anymore. We started out with it, and it's in the description for the band on the Facebook. But what a lot of people don't know is that every show that we play, that we actually make a profit off of, which we're not making a whole lot of money, but a portion of the proceeds are actually going to various charities that we've picked. Currently, we're working with the St. Jude's Children's Hospital, Children's Research Hospital, and so if you come to a show, everybody that comes to a show is helping out that cause. I mean, it's a great cause, helping out sick children.
Yeah, and not just sick children. I mean, eventually it's going to be dipping into more, not just the Children's Hospital and stuff like that, other charities, so we can, really help people. And our name is not just How to Be a Hero because it sounds cool. It's actually, we want to show people that we can help other people by being generous, and in some ways it kind of extends into your own lifestyle, treating other people with respect and paying it forward as well. Anyway, we do have a couple of shows coming up at Cynics on September the 9th. Tickets are $5. You can get them through us at facebook.com/howtobeahero. And make sure you watch our videos on youtube.com/h2bah. Because
we'll put that somewhere, like around in this general somewhere.
Dude, stop it. Stop. It's...